Okay. Ugh. Alright, looks like this might be fixed. I have no idea. I've caused a bunch of other technical problems on the internet end of things this time. But, yeah, turning that off and on again seemed to have really helped. Alright, so anyway, I've figured out what's, I think, a viable strategy with these guys, but I think we've already sort of done a durable strategy, so I'm going to do a different one. Although, I don't think you've seen that, so...
Your journey starts here.
Let's see if this is also working. Looks like that's fine. Yeah, you know what? You guys really haven't seen me using this idea, so this is also a little bit different. Like, the core concept between different builds can be extremely different, even if you're using the same sort of strategy. So slow grinding melee strategy doesn't always end up being the same as another slow grinding melee strategy. We are on brutal difficulty. We've got mana channelers and imperialists. Starting off with bolstering chant and army heal. Fantastic spells there for keeping a sustained push. We got our scouts here, this spec here. You can use this as a second scout. We'll use this guy to prospect. Yeah, a lesser storm spirits. Kind of wondering actually if I want to add the Storm Spirit into our stack so that we can have it assist us in the fights. And I think actually I'm better off doing that. A Storm Spirit is a pretty decent unit, especially if you can level it. I actually kind of don't want to take this fight right now. That's experience boost, so gonna have to wait a bit for that. Where's our sheep? You almost always start with like specific resources in your domain. I think that sheep is probably one of the better ones to start with. Gets us a workshop boost, which is a great thing to have boosted. And we're gonna start trying to find some. I'm not allowed on these mountains. This is World Edge. Great. Hate when that happens. Okay. So I kind of have to hit shuffle here because what we want to start off with is chaplains. It is actually screwing me over enough that I might reset this file here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try that. Honestly, like, the other RNG thing that happened to me that I really dislike is, I started off with the spring hawks or whatever, the birds. They're just really trash. There's like a whole ton of different elementals you could start with, and by far the birds are the worst.
Your journey starts here.
Just lots of things, like the mountains around me are non-prospectable. The units that I started off with are kind of trash, and the spawn of like resources around me are ones I can't take advantage of. So, yeah, not super interested in continuing that particular start necessarily. Okay, we can get over here and get some rock fields. I think we're at an edge again. No, this is prospectable. Okay, what are you back here? That's draft, I think. Alright, I'll start back in this corner anyway. I can't prospect at this turn regardless, so just being able to explore around. Maybe even move up to there and start there. The reason... Actually, I could prospect first turn. Prospects, we get enough production to potentially boost our workshop down to 1 turn. Lovely. Okay, we started this time with the Astral Wisps, which I think are marginally better than what we had previously. Let's see if I can get the research that I want. Yeah, chaplains. This just makes it so that we can actually start our build in about 4 turns. But, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, draft. I kind of want to try and save draft for later, so we're going to head down here. And I need another scout, maybe even 2. Okay, where's the next province line? There it is. It's kind of hard to tell where you are in mountain provinces. I'll still equip them, but can't actually just sell these things. They're not worth very much, though. So the +1 resistance for now. It's going to be better than nothing. This army needs to rest another turn here. It's going to be a little while before we're effective, but because we're able to accelerate our economy in a way that's pretty good while still getting to units that we need, like that all really helps us. I'm going to go ahead and attract population. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Okay. I need a scout to actually be scouting, so that's why we built one. We'll bring this guy around. We can get this to prospect later. It's not really a big deal. Is this a unit? Nope, item. Ring of the Vicious Killer. Okay. Well, it might be nice to get an item, but let's grab that. I want the library pretty soon as well. We are zipping, though. Okay, we'll chuck them a Whispering Stone. Okay, this should be the last of the mountains here to prospect. And next turn we should be able to start doing units, so we'll grab that and we'll grab that, and that'll make it so that we are just going through that real fast here. Ooh, another unit. Lesser Tide Spirit, that'll be good. So the thing that we want to rush to Chaplains for is that it gives us something to produce with our unit queue in the early game. Because if you're not producing anything, you can fall behind in like number of soldiers pretty badly. There are builds where I don't build anything using the unit queue for a while, and that can actually work out just fine. But it is very risky. Okay. I think I'll start off with these ones next, and then swoop up to there. There's lots of mountain provinces for us here. Getting a lot of rings, unfortunately. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stealth guys standing on that. Okay. Well, that being said, I guess, let's start working our chaplains. Faithful Whispers is going to be next. Don't need any of those. I think I'm actually more likely to want to boost our population a little bit faster here. We can get some real good production out of this town, too. Let's go for that. I think we're going to have to fight this one first. Alright. Encountered some new friends, by which I mean mortal enemies. Oops. You know what? Doesn't really matter. This is slightly suboptimal in a way, but we'll be fine. I hate how they use mountains for World Edge, but they're non-prospectable mountains. Real annoying. Okay. Arcane Institute next. I do need to actually get some unit recruitment bonuses, but for now this is kind of fine. Okay, I'm kind of okay with losing some Imperium right now. Yeah, the ability to hurry along stuff through prospecting is just really, really nice. Okay. I think we try and weave our way around here this way. Oh, someone built up next to our forester. That should be okay, though. I do need to drop down, like, a another outpost or something, like around here or something like that. Got a unicorn and some zealots. It's going to be a little bit dangerous, but not too bad. The unicorn is actually a fairly tough unit, that's why. I'm going to go with that. Should be able to overwhelm it just through numbers here, honestly. Okay. Now, as janky as it looks, we have got a full stack. We can get another chaplain. We're going to want about 6 of them total for this build. Start on this side, I guess. Staves of Mending next. I would love to give these guys a bit of a boost with that spell there, so let's go ahead and find Faithful Whispers. Take Experienced Leader. And I'd like another Whispering Stone, that would be great. I've been insulted. Oh no. Oh, they've built that down here. I might go to war with them over that pretty soon, but early wars in this game are kind of tricky, especially if you haven't gotten access to the stuff you need yet. But we are getting there pretty fast with this build. Like, Prospect is just super powerful compared to the economic bonuses for a lot of other people, because it's like big bursts of productivity that happen like super early on in the game. Like, even if a bunch of these are not technically useful, alright, there we go. Yeah, we've been rivaled. Should actually have activated Faithful Whispers on the other one as well, but come on, let me click my scout. This is why you have to click where like their base is, which is not where the visual thing is. Okay, well apparently we're at war with those guys. That's fine. Just keep prospecting. Just doing auto battles here because they're like faster by quite a lot. Let's see here. I don't have anything I want that's easily accessible. I probably go for boosting and then getting another farm. And I probably pick something like this one. I don't want to make anyone irritated around me here. Being relatively diplomatic, I think, is going to be a good idea during this early part, even though we're probably going to war pretty soon. Then I'm going to need more quarries to get that one. For now, let's go Stonemason. And we can go ahead and start moving these guys in tandem. I wish there was a way to like lock armies so that they were just all in one cluster. There probably is, I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna start checking like gear. I haven't really upgraded. Let's see here. I kind of want to have this because we are going to eventually start working on that, even though we aren't using that right now. So with disable my shield, I do want the shield, and the Godir thing is actually quite good. I'm going to take that one. So technically speaking, I'm doing a little bit less supporty stuff, so I'm going to actually start taking Mana Channeler, which doesn't do anything for us now. Even though we've got the sword, we want to be using spells. Okay, over there. That's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to start building another chaplain. We could actually be building our halberdiers first, which we now have access to. They're going to be the crux of this formation and how we're doing this, because basically not only do they have a bunch of retaliation strikes, but if you hit a halberdier, a percentage of the damage that you do gets reflected back. So they're very good at punishing anybody who's actually hitting them. And so a big part of what this build is we boost up our units' hit points and stuff like that, and we get hit a lot, and then we take the fact that we're getting hits to provide us with that extra damage to the enemy. I don't need that. I do want that. I should be casting Faithful Whispers. Don't have enough of that. Okay. I'm really feeling like I go take out Runestar here. I don't think that I can right now, though. I just don't think I've got enough of an early game to do that with the units I have. But, yeah, doing okay here. I'm gonna go for the Imperium. I'm gonna move down towards this area here and then probably start a settlement or something. I think I might be able to do one here. Okay. The Orb of Seeing. Isn't that just called an eyeball? Well... there's a lot more prospectable down here than I thought there was. Yeah, we should be able to boost these guys, like, become pretty much their friends, like, really fast here. Thanks to Faithful Whispers going off. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Alright, I would not mind dropping down an abbey around somewhere, but I don't have anywhere with a ton of farms. Which is kind of what you need for that one. I might as well just get the tavern out of the way. Need to get back on the road here. We'll keep our armies together, even though they're not technically working in tandem, really. Do badly need that extra quarry so that I can produce more troops more quickly. Got enough Imperium, though, right now that I can just do this. Boost our production a little bit, let us get the blacksmith a little bit faster. And then we have enough money I can hurry production for that, at least that part. Okay. And then if I can get some production here or something. Nope. Okay. Guess I'll just throw everything on there. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I need to take out the city. They've got a pretty weak amount of troops on there. I'm not going to worry about any of that right now, I think. This won't be prospected. It's actually not great at explaining which ones are prospected. Like, it turns this light orange sort of thing, but it's actually kind of hard for me to see. Alright, I'm going to wait till I've got about like 2 stacks here. I'm actually going to rush this building rather than rush the unit, because it's going to make all of these units come out way faster. Then we're going to work towards getting the armory. I might even start rushing towards that, but for now this is okay. Alright, we finally get our second tome. This is the one we're taking. Gives us access to Staves of Warding. And Staves of Warding is actually really good for what we're doing here, since we got so much support magic. Magical Wards is also going to be fine. So we'll go ahead and pick that. I don't mind if I get the Staves of Warding a little bit later. It doesn't really interrupt us as much, so that's fine. I'm hoping these guys become loyal to us pretty quickly. The Whispering should make that happen fast. And there's the other person. I'm going to give a welcome gift of 50 to Hambinger, so that they like me a little bit off the start there. Yeah, 3 turns for a Halberdier, it's a lot. Because we're so ahead on production, I may actually just go for the armory without getting the boosts, which means I just need to get a forester. That was definitely a hiccup there. Yeah, we're just about at the point where I can annex them. Great Firebird Nest. That's interesting. They'll get killed by these guys. They'll have probably no problems with that. Okay. So, I could spend the 90 here, get another Forester. Okay, why can't I... Ah, that's why. I should be high enough friendship with these guys that I can build a Forester next to them. Doesn't really matter, though. But we'll build it over here. Armory is going to be 5 turns. I'm going to build it anyway, even though it's not boosted, just because it's what I really need right now. And we should be getting enough boosts from prospecting that it'll be faster. Even though we're not getting any right now, but like over the course of the turns. Okay. Kind of have to get this guy up towards this side where I see some more prospecting. Okay. That's where the Watchers are. This composition should be able to easily take out the Watchers, honestly. Nope. Alright. probably just about at the point where I should be selling a bunch of magic items here. Alright, we'll cast that. Definitely want that. Yeah, Runestar's already got like basically a full sort of stack situation here. It's usually the case with the AI. Able to get those way, way faster than I can. Might have to go a weird loop around there to get to the mountains I'm trying to get to. Which does mean I might not actually be getting any of these prospects to get production in time. Just... I'm like one tile away. Oh well. Alright, let's keep producing, I think, halberdiers for now. Thanks to the Staves of Mending, like, these guys have so much healing potential. As well as, like, bolster potential. Add to that the Staves of Warding. Like, stuff that I have is just not going to really take damage. These guys are really pushing their luck here. I think I've got a lot of justification against them. So I could probably fight them... Yeah, justified war. Well... They must really be thinking I'm a pushover, which, you know, to be fair, kind of, yeah. Ah, there we go. That's what we needed. Okay, all that production should have, yep, finished that for us. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and grab the Grand Mill now. Suddenly we're building like our halberdiers really fast. I'm going to build a chaplain next. Okay, I can just barely get to there. This is actually not that important for us here, honestly. It doesn't impact the units that we're getting that need it, so instead we're going to go ahead with Convent. Should be able to auto this. Nope. Okay. Alright, fine. This is going to be our first actual fight with these guys, which is kind of interesting. Watchers are actually a really tough, scary unit. I can't really just, like, walk over them regardless, but this is the one we want to be careful about here. So they should be able to stun out to here, but it's a full round action, so if you're just outside of this spot, then you're fine. I think that's actually 1, 2... No. Gotta be like here. Okay. So I could also go ahead and use like Bolster or Bless to make this guy stronger. Who the hell are you? When did I get this thing? What's this? What's going on here? Oh, this is an evolution of the thing that I started with, I think. I didn't pay attention when that happened at all. Alright. So Astral Pull is going to be good here, I think. We'll be able to make good use out of that, I think. Just don't want our dudes getting stunned. I'm just going to be nice and cautious here. Who do I want to bolster? I think actually if I bolster my hero, getting that fortune stack and all that other stuff like would be really, really good here. Being in a position for taunt later is also going to be really nice. Okay, so 90% chance. Okay. That's really, really, really powerful. Holy jeez. This guy's gonna, like, stun someone on his turn and deal a lot of damage, but that's fine. Alright, I think we go with defensive stance. This adds a warding aura around our units. For an overdrawn crossbow shot. Does this guy get to attack after he does that? No. Okay. Okay, the stun is not an AoE, right? Nope. Okay. So we want to go over here, we want to hit the defense key. And we want to cluster stuff around that. These guys are actually weak against lightning, which is really weird, but just means I'm going to have them hide back here. Ouch. We are stunned, but that's fine. Okay, so get our chaplains over here to use Mending Touch. Can I use this again? No. Long cooldown, jeez. Ooh. Melee single strike. That's very peculiar for this type of unit. Okay, I don't want to actually land a taunt here. That would be actually bad. And I want to be able to use this character here. What do we got here? Raise Undead. Since it's not undead, I would only get a zombie out of that, so I wouldn't really get a really super strong unit or anything. And we can actually just sort of hit this thing with our chaplains, too. Units that we want buffed are already kind of buffed, so... Okay, now we've lost those bonuses. Well, I should have actually buffed it. It's fine. 16 damage. Oh, he can't move. If he moved, the attacks of opportunity would kill him, because obviously just one hit. Okay, well. Lovely. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff going on with this thing, the Astral Siphoner. What turned into that again? I can't even remember anymore. Okay, normally I would not want the draft one, and I probably still don't actually, but... Gonna do that. Let boost up our number of units here, yeah. I do in fact just need units. I guess we'll go kill this thing, even though it's someone else's quest thing. Can I afford to purchase units right now? Not really. Ooh. So our Tide Spirit also evolved. So we've now got a tier 3 Tide Spirit that's got really interesting abilities. We've got a lot of weird disruption type abilities from these guys. I'm actually going to make use of that. Oh, I see. I would have been standing on their farm that they just tried to make. Well, let's just auto-combat this for now. Yep. We've got a lot of magic items in this build. Okay. I'm going to cancel. I do want some support. Specifically, I want the one that gives my units plus 15 hit points. I should actually be trying, like, prospecting underground. I haven't really done much of that. Okay, we have got a rally going for units, and I could rally some halberdiers. The problem is that this is a... Oh no, this would be a diligent toad. Okay. I think my scouts are all going to get killed by Starlit. Nope, they're away. Okay. We'll be fine. I'll go with this one. Yeah, this is why I'm saying we need to declare war on these guys. Alright. It's the halberdiers that we need to have, so... So for the Smith's Guild, I need a ton of foresters. I don't necessarily know I need that much. Getting the boost to happiness will increase all our production as well, so that's probably what we're going to go with here. Okay, let's see what our comps look like here. I'm going to put one of these guys into here. Move this guy into there. Chaplain into there. I need to get rid of these 2 units at some point in time, but for now this is kind of okay. And I feel like we're very, very shortly going to reach the point where we can declare a war, actually. I'm gonna try and get this guy underground, actually. Yeah, we'll go with that one, even though I don't really care about it that much. Yep, here we go. Is that one first? Really? Interesting. Well, I'm not going to integrate it just yet. Looks like these guys might actually be gearing up to try and declare war on me, which is kind of ironic. I don't think that they're actually going to be able to beat me. Definitely going to do this. I'm going to piss them off a little bit. I don't mind that. I might declare the war now. Let's see what prospecting's like underground. I haven't really done that. Oh, well. Can I go down there without it? Okay, fine. We'll just stay there for now. We are running out of prospects, though. Like, there's not very many places left I can keep doing this. They've taken the Hidden Garden, that's fine. Nice thing about being as condensed as I am is that we're not technically in any position where I have to worry about, like, moving my armies around. Right, I'm going to boost that send the 4th, and then we're going to go ahead and... do I want to declare war now? Kind of do. I kind of want to wait till I can get the hero from here. I could get this one, I guess. I wonder if I'll get 2. Nope, we only got 1. That's fine, though. We do need more mana income. You can do that. I don't want slow movement. That sounds really, really bad. Ooh, he can do this stuff. I think that that's actually really strong, so we're going to grab that. We just want to get to the defensive boost that increases our hit points. Which is endurance training, which might be able to get here. I think we get strength training. And that's everything. Over here, summon elemental probably. Okay, let's just weave around this way. I'm just going to try and link up our armies, and then we'll be ready to go. Let me see if I can find another way underground, basically. Cheaper research. I don't think we want that. Actually, I probably will end up getting that. Let's grab it. I don't have a ton of research buildings right now. Usually I get it so late that I've already got them all. This is a long, arduous route. That's fine, though. These are probably the last sets on the overworld that I'll be able to get. Yeah, I could get stuff like the convent. That helps us. I could also build the abbey somewhere. So you have that guy sit there to stop that stuff from bubbling out of there. Staves of warding, good. Yeah, well, up yours. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack this guy pretty soon here. Oh, he's underground, I think. Nope, nope, never mind. Okay. Alright, so we kind of got the crux of what our strategy is going to be. It's going to be a mix of magically summoned creatures, which are going to be a major part of this. God, it takes so long to travel. Okay. Maybe we should just try to link up with him over here and then attack from this side. It's going to be slower because we won't have the roads on our side, but... Okay, so I need another halberdier and another chaplain. And that's pretty much everything that we're getting out of these buildings. Everything else is going to be heroes or summons. Just going to do a small trinket there. It's fine. Okay. Might not seem like we have enough here to go for the offensive, but I think we do. I think we do. I'm going to move back towards more of the roads here. Alright, so next here is where we get some interesting things here. I'm trying to remember what it was we need to get next, though. I think this one was a relatively janky tier because we're not getting the stuff that we explicitly need, which is what we get next level. I do know we want some of the stuff that's from some of around here. I just need to double check which ones these are for summoned creatures. Could get summoned watchers, but that's not really what we're looking for here. It was this one, because this gives us Astral Blood. That's what we want to get. Frenzying Focus is also kind of nice, but Amplifying Minds, Astral Blood are what we're after. Astral Blood we technically don't need early, though, so if we can get the Minds one, that's much, much stronger. Nope, Astral Blood first. Okay, we can get our boosted Academy now. That's going to be good. These guys have like full 6 stacks, but they're much weaker units in a lot of ways. So I should be able to do this. I'm just going to have him popped into there for now. There's a decent chance that they'll come to me. Wouldn't think a bunch of tier 2s would be like powerful, but they actually are. They're really quite good. Oh, they might go down here first. That would actually be awkward. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to get Arcane Battlements just to keep ourselves alive. Let's do the Staves of Warding right now, because I can get that done right away. We'll actually want to do the Minor Race Transformation as well. Yep, they're coming to me. Lovely. Oh, okay. Well, apparently we still have to fight them this way. So when your opponent does something weird like this, what you do is shuffle like that. And then this way we're fighting one of their 4 stacks instead of just like all of their better stacks. And let's also do this. Actually, we'll do it like this. Suddenly, it's 18 of my units against 16 of their units, so just a really janky looking composition they have here. Well, apparently that's going really poorly for us in a lot of ways. I think we're not maintaining that like cohesive front that we want to have with the strategy. Some of their units are pretty hard hitting here, though, I won't lie. It's just that none of them have like the heavy charge, I don't believe. Which is what they kind of need to be able to break through me. That's lovely. Okay, good stuff. Okay, we're gonna sort of like consolidate near the center here, I think. Get ready for a big, slow push towards them. Okay, we're gonna use our bolsters on more like the center here. It's got a very short cooldown as well, so it's actually pretty easy for us to really stack that up. I'm going to kind of have to like run towards them with our forces here, like once we get closer, because I think they have more range than I do. I would hope they do. But we can do stuff like pull them in with this guy. Actually, we've got quite a bit of range with the spells that we've got on our heroes. All we have to really be doing is like out healing the damage we're taking through this. It's really what we're after. So thanks to those staves of warding going off, our resistance here is 8. So the fact that our opponent has got a lot of like elemental damage mixed in here is pretty rough for them, because they're going to do like 0 damage with some of those. Not actually, but you know, it is going to be very low. They, yeah, really gone aggressive rushing in here. I can actually just sort of let them come to me now. Looks like I can't really hit this guy, though. So that's an issue. Let's go ahead and remove our negative effects. Just be like, eh, nope, didn't happen. One of poison darts we're not likely to get any good hits with. I could save that for a more meaningful hit later. I think the key thing to do with this guy is actually move up here and defensive mode, and that's going to give +2 defense to everybody around him. Meanwhile, over here, I kind of have to figure out, like, what do I want to do to try and get this guy out of defensive stance? Or to at least, like, hit him so that he's, like, do I want to take the hit to these guys? Could also potentially do something like this. Yeah, that's bad angles. I'm going to set up for a next turn one, I think. Well, for one thing, what we could do here... Apparently our odds are quite low. You know, I could just do the 5% chance. It's like pretty much no chance that this works, but... Oh, okay, well... I guess I should give myself a little bit more credit on this sort of thing. The odds of that working were actually ridiculously low, though, so... Let's see here. 2 strikes, gets a kill. The only thing I'm sort of worried about is, like, I don't necessarily know if I want them to be getting flank hits against my, this unit here. This is about as good as we're going to get with this, so... Alright. Yeah, I missed that. It's unfortunate, but... Warding is just going to make our units all a lot tougher. Is there some healing I could do here? Yes. I might as well use Mending Touch, I guess. Even though it feels kind of useless here. I've got quite a lot of Faithful units here. I could probably actually hit pretty hard with Wrath of the Faithful. How much is this doing here? 29. That is pretty good. 32 on that one. I think we'll use it on something that we could potentially finish off or something like that. I don't think that we need to use that there. I don't have very many casting spells for this, but... Getting a lot of bolstered resistance down on that one unit there. Ouch. Those zombies got beat up pretty badly, but actually, who cares? Yeah, we get the hit against them first. We get a Rune of Retaliation, then we get a second Retaliation Strike, so we actually hit them 3 times for them hitting us once, and then we can just heal to full. These guys just kill those zombies, I don't care. They were just there to soak these hits, so them going after them with all these attacks is, like, fine. Oh, is he getting spurred to action? No, okay, good. With the regen, that means I really do want to kill this guy, like, early. This guy doesn't even get to properly charge cancel us, or defense cancel us, because they can't, so we hit them 3 times. We hit these things 3 times. It's so good. It's like we got to hit them 4 times for this. We're just doing, like, way more than we're taking. Okay, we're gonna Healing Prayer these ones. I guess the only thing we can shoot is these guys. I want to move with this guy, so we won't do that. I think we actually go for their backline here. This puts me far enough away that next turn I'll be, like, pretty much out of the main thrust of that. Let's go ahead and bolster this thing. Not quite. Close, but not quite. I think we do this. This is risky, but I want to do the hits over here so that I can, like, have this ice elemental finish this guy off. So close. Jeez. Okay. It's actually kind of crazy, honestly. I think we just hold firm in this instance here. These guys are all boosted. Let's give you a bless. The only problem here is, like, I can't really have this guy attack this way without risking him getting hit by some pretty nasty stuff there, so... This is a little bit too low damage for me to really want to hit him with some of the stuff here, but... Stop him from using his 3 attack there. This one I might finish off with Wrath of the Faithful. If I've got enough damage on it. Yes. Okay, getting rid of that guy was actually pretty good. I think we go after this guy. He'll counterattack and do, like, no damage. Died in the process. Lovely. Can actually step up with this guy here. These guys actually have the attunement scrolls. That's, like cheating. Let's see here. Who would benefit from this right now? Pretty much already, like, have it on everybody. Let's try and make that poison shot, like, worth more, I guess. We're getting crits because we got high morale at this point in time. Takes that retaliation. We hit him again. He hits us again. He actually dealt more damage to us than we did to him this time. Not on that one. Not on that one. A heal on these guys is not going to be really good though. They kind of need it. That's as much as they're going to be able to hit those guys for though. Oh no, they could use a caster. Ouch. Yeah, the Water Elemental doesn't hit very hard, but he's got some good abilities. I just have to have him, like, live long enough that I can use him, but he's probably going to die here. Ooh, maybe not. Oh yeah, if they're running that sort of thing, yeah, sure. Okay, fine. Just barely alive. Come on, man, leave him alone. Fine, alright. I kind of don't care, though. We do have to replace these guys pretty soon with, like, a different Tier 3 tome unit, which is what we want to be using. They're kind of back and forth on whether they're taking damage from that, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to move to here. I'm going to go ahead and use Mending Touch on these guys. Healing Prayer on these guys. Blessing on these guys. They take like as much damage from Rune of Retaliation as they like heal themselves, so it like kind of negates that whole thing that they've got going there. This guy's in enough of a pickle, I'm actually just going to hit defense. Am I actually running out of heals with this? I mean, I am literally just standing in the electricity, which I'm not really supposed to be doing, but... kind of forget, actually, which was my permanent summon. Like, was it this guy or was it the other guy? Because I hope it was this guy. But actually, now that I think about it, the Water Elemental is probably the one that I was supposed to keep alive and not this one. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think I've got great hit chances enough with these things here. I think we just push forward and then defend here. Which might sound weird, but I think that's our best bet. Let's use Bless on these guys. Nice. Reduce their damage a bit. Man, this electricity field lasts forever. One advantage of the crossbow units when you just have to run. I can't believe they're still trying to fight this. I'm surprised they didn't morale break. Yeah, this one unit's actually doing a great job against us, chopping through us pretty well. That's all they got over there, I think. Ouch. Really? 3 damage? Nicely done, I guess. Yeah, they're doing a good job of, like, focusing down my guys here. It's not enough, but, like... Ooh. That would have been bad. Okay. Let's make sure we heal this guy if we can. Who still has heals, basically. It's mostly just Mending Touch. It's on a shorter cooldown, I think, so... we got the full-on one here, so... This is basically like the D&D all-cleric party, basically. I think that's probably the better way of describing what's happening here. It's because that guy's in a bush. Fine. Alright, we'll do it like that. Okay. This should actually route them. I do want to run down as many of them as I can catch, though. Gonna try and taunt. Stop that one from fleeing properly. No, he resisted. Okay, fine. This guy might actually get his astral pulled back by the time they actually get running. Which would result in pretty much an instant kill for that. Alright. There's a thing that looks a bit like these guys that you can summon in this game. And they have the ability to not only heal, but they apply Astral Membrane to things that have that, which makes that people who attack them get stunned. And take some electricity damage, so you get even better at doing the strategy with that. There's not a ton I can do with these guys that I actually find useful. I'm more likely to cause damage to myself, but we'll still give this a go. The one thing is, like, I'm not necessarily that great at chasing down enemies with this strat. It's going to be a little bit harder to do than it would be with some. Like, these guys are practically guaranteed to get away, essentially. Okay. Just gonna end turn. Pretty much done that. Man, I just wish you got your attacks of opportunity when they're running like that. You know what my actual hope of, like, getting a kill here is doing this. It's low odds, but... Nah, resisted the frozen. He'll still probably be able to get away. Man, if I was just a tiny bit faster. I do want to heal this unit that's on fire just a little bit. So that when they take the burning damage, they're not, like, losing health. Gonna run people up so that we might be able to catch that one that's slowed. Oops, I poisoned myself, ran out of the poison. Oh well, I thought that was the other thing. That's fine. Ooh. So that's a second slow stack, potentially. Although I think it looks like they resisted the slow. That's unfortunate. A second slow stack would have actually reduced their movement enough that I think we would be able to catch them. But they're resisting me at every turn. The jerks. Okay, I think we're technically done with everybody that needs to. Is he making it? Are they making it? Well, that one did. Okay. I think we kill this one. Looks like we get that. Okay. So we lost a unit, they lost everything. Way better than the auto-resolve. Yeah, I did lose the water element. That's a shame. That's okay, though. I need it to be a shock unit instead of that, so... Now that we've done that, we can also swoop over and do this. This is a much more dangerous stack in some ways. I'm going to actually hit retreat first. I want to check some other stuff. Because I could build a replacement unit for the one that just got owned. Could also cast this potentially. I don't think we got... We don't really have the means for that. Also, do we level on anyone? Would have been fantastic if I leveled my hero. Apparently not. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't lose any of those damage units, but we shouldn't. Apparently we lose a ton of units somehow. Alright, well... This is going to be the last bit here. Alright, so let's start off by just making sure that we're topped off on health where we can be. At least a little bit. I know that these guys are hitting us like trucks here. These guys are hitting us real hard. So that's kind of our priority, I suppose, in this particular instance. Okay, another Frost Elemental. I like those. Especially near there, being able to have something that teleports. Always really nice. Which is almost all elementals, but still. I actually need to double heal this one unit here. It's so weak. That does bring it practically up to full health, though. I need to get some summons on this one. This character. I kind of wonder what the AI was doing with like all those heals that I've got access to. My units were getting like that damaged and that killed. I'm wondering like what they were doing to avoid that. It would have to kind of be nothing, right? Who's this? These guys. They've cast a ton of whatever that spell is. Clearly not helping them that much. I don't get access to teleport just yet. I think what we do is we actually pull back a little bit so that these guys can't use their 6-range spells. And that they're sort of like wasting some of their stuff here. If they want to push forward with their units, then that's also fine. So I think I just have to push back 1 to avoid that guy. I think I'm already... No, I have to push back 1 against that guy. 1 against that guy. 1 there. 1 there. It's literally just pull back 1 tile for everybody. Oops. Now, they'll still be able to run forward and melee me if they want to, and that is fine. They could also run forward and get, like, 1 shot with their guys. That's also fine. Yeah, I kind of have to stand here, which is a little bit awkward, but... Get ready to use the Hindering Blizzard. Oops. Okay, this guy's about to get owned, but you know what? We can probably actually use that to our advantage here. If we're stuck like this, I think we're stuck like this over here. You're gonna get hit by a lot of electricity damage, that's fine. They don't have the Spellbreakers yet, so it's not like we're getting hit by the really bad thing. And these guys are a lot more fragile than the other things they were attacking me with, so... I think that's going to cause them to take way more damage, yeah. Do hate that the trees we're in are on fire, though. Yeah, this is also the unit that causes all the damage, so... The massive amount of bolstered resistance that we have, like, just makes it so that these guys kind of don't hit that hard. compared to how they probably would like to. They kind of spread those guys out, I'm surprised. Usually they're together a bit. Nice. Okay. So these guys, again, have gotten absolutely walloped. Let's get them back up to full health here. And kind of collapse in on them a bit here, too, now. Perfect. They basically do as much damage themselves as, like, they do to me, so... In these instances... Yeah, we do very little damage against those guys. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but... Ooh, I think that's going to be a kill hit. No, not quite. It's going to be just shy. Still, though, really, really good. I want to actually do a big hit here with this. They didn't quite clump up the way I'd like them to, but this actually works well here. Gonna run just even a little bit more disruption. Just give these guys something to think about here. Even got the decay stack, that's really nice. This area is going to be a little bit more tricky. Figuring out how we fight this. I don't really have anybody injured enough that I care too much about a lot of this. Yeah, these guys do so little damage. This is why I don't appreciate these guys very much. This way at least we'll do another 20 damage, which I'm pretty sure knocks out a model next turn. I think we focus our attacks on these guys. We'll try and get the spell shield guys to run. Gonna actually hit warding here. I want some warding so that I've got like that defense bonus. Ooh, got a good stun there. Doesn't really matter a ton. I think if he doesn't kill that... I was about to say, if he didn't kill that, I would have gotten a third attack. Or I would have absorbed a third attack, rather. These guys take, like, no damage from Rune Retaliation. I'm not entirely sure why. With the stun, I'm not going to be able to retaliate properly here. Let's see if these guys try to move out. Nope. Stuck in place, it looks like. Oh no, they are. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, these guys are out of the fight. Since if they try to move, they're dead. Okay, if they try to move, they're out of the fight. Get bolstered on these guys. Oh, they're stunned still. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna... do I hit defense here? I think we attack. We've got so many stacks of bolstered resistance that their damage should be a lot less than it used to be. In potentially some trouble in some spots here, but I think we're overall okay. I can actually move you all the way around here. Ending touch there. And I kind of actually just want to take the shot here. Trying to go for those morale breaks. The amount of healing that I have is just probably actually broken. Like, it's clearly within the mechanics of the game, I guess, but... it's obviously, like, more than the AI is capable of understanding how to handle. That's what I would say. I'm gonna bolster these guys just so that they're less likely to get murdered next turn. Because we are going to have a slight problem with that. I don't think I've got anyone in defensive stance, which is a bit of a problem. Alright, that heals the stun. I forgot about that. Nice, nice. Just gonna go ahead and hit defensive stance here. Who needs to go still? This guy? Hopefully this is enough. I'm going for that morale break, but... sound very low. I think they've still got enough to keep fighting. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, that's odd. Alright, well, the plus side of things is that because of the way things went, they're not going to be capable of running out with any units here. It's going to be zero escapes. This will increase their damage by a huge amount, bring them back up. And I don't want to risk using ranged attacks right now, I just don't feel like there's any reason to. Very good. Kind of wondering what it is about this particular unit type that's causing them to be so durable against me. I'm guessing it's because like I don't have a lot of armor penetration. They actually have decent armor. Yeah, when we attack them from behind where they don't get the shield bonus, like we do massive damage to them, so it is that. They're gonna actually have to run this way. This isn't ideal, honestly. I might not actually take these shots. I'm gonna leave a little opening so that they can potentially try to run out this way. Because if I do that, then this is gonna be much easier. If they look like they're getting away, I'm just going to use the Wrath of the Faithful. Yeah, they went that way. Okay. So if we fire off our range shots first, be easier to hit. All right. It's basically multiple stacks that we just taken out there. This is why you should always travel like with exactly like 3 stacks of 6 instead of taking like any reinforcements with you. It just doesn't help to have reinforcements with you. Endurance training, that's what we need. Summon Elemental. Defensive training. Okay. Faster experience points. Good. We'll have even better resistance against these guys in just a second here, and we're already basically negating most of their damage, so that's all quite good. And yeah, let's go deal with this nonsense. Okay, apparently I take out... What? Oh, that's my friendly thing joining in. Okay, I was like, why do I have to fight that guy? And I realized, actually no, he's coming in to help. Yeah, this is apparently going to be a 2-turn one. Let's see if we can drop it down to 1. If we can't, we're not going to bother with any projects whatsoever. Yeah, no. Astral Blood, that's going to be useful later. For now, though, I'm going to cast Army Heal. Could do some shuffling here. You can do that sort of thing so that your army heal just hits more of your stuff. It's useful. Gonna get these guys to join us pretty soon, but I want the bonus when I do it. I'm guessing these guys must have come from underground. With what we're doing, I'd probably go for Condemnation. Honestly, it's not a great idea to do any of those, but... free tech is free tech. Ooh, that's very, very good. Okay. Especially compared to this. Grab the vendor. Sure. What do we need here? Need a lot of different things, honestly. Build another farm around the Abbey. Boost our science a bit. Let's see here. These guys are boosting up their numbers a bit, but like you can see that even when we're like not operating with like full stacks, we're still doing really well here. At this point in time, we're just going for cheap techs. Technically, don't need any of those. Amplified arrows could come in handy depending on what sort of weird things we get, but it's always going to be a bit of a side thing since we're not using archers for this build. Not really, anyway. I don't don't think that there's any way that they resist us here, so I'm just going to hit auto combat. That took out their faction leader, I think. Ah, jeez. Well, either way, it is 2 o'clock, though, but we've been sort of just walking over these guys. Even though we've got, on paper, what looks like not a very good stack. The material bonuses just really work well with this style of gameplay, with lots of healing. Basically makes it like your units are so bolstered that they don't take any damage. Then like your enemy tries to like wear down your defenses, but they can't because you've got boosting defenses. So you end up in a situation where you're just like way tougher than they can actually deal with, and also you're just healing back all your health. And I've got like lightning resistance. What is our actual total resistance? I just want to check that before I end the stream, because we are about to end the stream here. Ooh. If we resist that, that would be great. Yes, okay, good. Might be able to do a pull to get that guy down here. Nope. But either way, let's try and see here. So that's got 6 resistance, but then we compare that to my actual units. This guy's got 4, but he's got 6 against lightning, so he's taking half damage. But if I'm using defense mode warding, we're applying like +4, I think. So we're at like 10. My game's crashing here. But either way, it is 2 o'clock, so I do need to end stream anyway. So not only that, but if we got the staves of warding, we could also be doing the staves of warding, so like that adds another 2. And then we've got this. Actually, this is +3/+3. So we'd actually be looking at +5, +7 total. So it's 11. That's crazy to think about. And then these guys have less innate, but still at 3 to start. So shock resistance is at 5. And then if we're standing next to the people and blah, 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 we're looking at a lot of resistance there. So, yeah, we got dudes who are just capable of taking a lot from these magic units and not taking any damage. So, anyway, yeah, that's going to be our video for today. Our stream for today. We'll be back on Wednesday. So I hope you found this one fun, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.